how God speaks through his prophets. My beloved child, hearken unto me, for I am your Father in heaven and I love you mightily. My little one, some things trouble your mind and you have come for a greater understanding. Have I not said that if one lacks understanding, let this one come to me and I will give understanding, and it is the same for truth. Seek ye truth of me and it shall be given unto you. Yes, my Father, you have said these things through your holy word. Then, know my child, that as you ask I shall give. The essence of your question is why I speak different things to different prophets, as some of these things seem to contradict. Yes, my Father, I seek to understand this. My child, what do you see before you? My Father, it looks like the measuring stick of some sort, for it is rectangular and it is divided into sections. I see myself walking on this measuring stick, which is well illumined, and as I look down at this measuring stick, I experience your glorious light, which is full of love, peace and joy. I seem to be floating in such peace and beauty and suddenly feel so close to you. How I love you and how I miss you and our precious Jesus every day of my life. Father, what was that? I heard a cracking sound like a whip cracking and I now see a team of horses pulling a wagon. I certainly do not understand this. My child, what do you not understand? I do not understand how we got from my questions about the measuring stick to this point and what this added vision means. My child, when you behold yourself in the next vision before you, what do you see? I see that I am a child and that I am seated at a large desk. I can hardly see the top of this desk, for my head is just above the top of it, yet I have a pen in my hand and I am busy writing at this desk. What do you believe this to mean? Father, I do not wish to speculate, for the visions, which you give me seldom mean what I believe them to mean. I can only know if your spirit reveals. This is so, my child, and this is so for every prophet. My little one, every prophet is a child. Every apostle, every minister, every teacher, every evangelist, everyone who works for me is a child. You know you are only a young child before me, but many lose focus of this. Many times, those who are called to serve me and my Son forget that they are only children and they will begin to usurp authority. They will begin to think highly of themselves. They get carried away with the office or calling I have given them and they begin to venture into the dangerous ground of self. Many want to stand in judgment of other prophets or apostles. Many cast unfair judgments, believing that they are beyond reproach. Many get puffed up believing that they are always right. Many set themselves up for a great fall. All who are called of me to serve me and my Son are children. Some of these children are older than others. It is not for the older children to lord over the younger ones, but to speak truth to them and to help them if asked. My child, the prophetic walk is unique to each of you. Though I give the same messages to many and these similar threads will be obvious, I often give very different messages. These very different messages may seem to contradict one another, for one may be lacking certain very important information, which is given to another. My little one, do not concern yourself about what I say to other prophets. Just do as I say and write as I say, knowing that I do not speak the same things to all and I do not have the same plan for each prophet. Each of you is unique. Many of you live at different places around the world. Some of you will be used by me much differently than others. Remember that each of you is unique. I warn all to look for deep meaning in much that I say. I am a merciful God and I do change my mind. To some of you, I show what is fixed and will not be changed. To many of you, I reveal what will be changed, if enough will repent. To some of you, I show impending calamities, that you may pray and ward these off. A certain prophet sees the impending calamities and shouts the alarm, thereby causing others to intercede in prayer, and the calamity is averted. Is this prophet a false prophet because what he has seen and warned of did not come to pass? He has done my will. However, many will say, "Oh, what he warned of did not come to pass. Therefore, he is a false prophet." I warn each of you about this kind of judgment. I warn each of you about labeling my true prophets as false prophets for some things, which you do not understand, for if you hurt one of my faithful, you will feel the sting of my judgment. No one understands my works and no one understands my ways. Those who believe that they know my ways or understand them are utter fools. My words and my ways are a mystery to all. Therefore, let the fools be advised. Just when you come to the realization that you have me and my ways figured out, I will pull the rug out from under you. I will turn your life upside down and inside out. I will send a whirlwind into your very midst and show you that you are a fool. The proud and haughty will burn as stubble. The meek and the humble will enter into my kingdom and they are all children. Not one will enter herein, who puts himself or herself in a position of power over my little ones. Egomaniacs are held down. Those who serve me are meek and humble. Those who are called to lead my people are servants to my people. They love my people. They help them. They do not suck the life out of them and use them up. My servants do not lord over my little ones. Those of the devil do this. My servants are not money-mongers. They do not set themselves above the less fortunate. My servants are full of love and forgiveness, yet they are wise through my spirit in their hearts. Each of you, who has a calling, is to execute this calling, according to the dictates of my spirit. Yet, look around. The masses have chased out my spirit through rebellion. The churches are full of the proud and the haughty, full of the arrogant. I am not in this. I am not in the midst of greed and selfishness. I am not in the midst of confusion and clamor. I am a God of great love, peace and joy, but I am also a God of perfection, a God of judgment. I know hearts. You cannot lie to me and fake me out. You lie to yourself, and when you lie, you become all the more a servant of Lucifer. I am a God of truth. I lie not, but neither do I give all truth, but part, and to each if given a work to take what I have given and to tell the people. Even when you are sure that a prophet is lying or has missed the mark, do not be so quick to judge. For what may appear to your child mind as a lie may be in fact truth. Do not take what I reveal out of context and believe that you understand. For often I speak in symbols, and even when you know that you know, you may be wrong. Stop judging my prophets. I judged my prophets, and I also judge the whore prophets, who are none of mine. For they are full of covetousness, greed, selfishness, rebellion, backbiting, and so on. These are not mine. You know mine by their fruits. My prophets are full of love and long-suffering, yet they are also full of truth, my spirit of truth. They abhor a lie and will not abide greed, selfishness, pride, arrogance, rebellion, so on. I tell you now, my prophets are on the precipice of great and mighty blessings. For I am about to pour out my spirit upon my faithful in a great measure. Mighty miracles, the likes of which this earth has not seen since the time of my Son, are about to unfold. Those who do not respect my prophets, and who mistreat them, are going to suffer a mighty judgment. The Elisha types of judgments will go forth and hit many of the rebellious, who wish to harm my prophets, so be warned. This day is at hand, wherein my judgment is falling on the enemies of my people. I am Jehovah, Most High God.